We have some drama. David Kampf is suspended without pay by the Toronto Maple Leafs. It looks like this is getting messy. I said that at some point they were just going to get off the contract or mutually terminate. Like Elliot Friedman talked about that. I was kind of floating it in the air. I think Elliot Friedman putting it in the air is more legit at the end of the day. So we're going to see. He either reports back, they mutually terminate, or he's traded. I predicted maybe they just attach a mid-round pick. Just go down to like 2028, attach a fourth-round pick, and trade living it was your mistake. So you know what? It is what it is. But yeah, this is the conversation, right? So Kampf 2.4 with putting him down. It's 1.25 still against the cap. That's waived at this point until Kampf either returns to the team or they have a resolution. There's also a bunch of other stuff, guys. I'm going to quickly talk about this video. Jordan Kyrou and Oskar Sundqvist are healthy scratched by the Blues. The Blues have been an absolute disaster. Could the Leafs and Blues hook up on a trade here? To me, it makes some sense, right? David Kampf has a bone to pick with the Toronto Maple Leafs. He's an NHL caliber player. Maybe the Leafs, Oskar Sundqvist. I'm actually going to make a full video, guys, of like my top 5 because people have been reaching out to me and asking me, and I'm going to make a video talking about top 5 trade targets for the Toronto Maple Leafs. But yeah, it's crazy right now, guys. So if you just go to Twitter, go to X, follow me on X if you guys want. Kyrou and Sundqvist I talked about. But yeah, David Pagnotta. It's crazy, guys. I can't believe Kyrou's scratched, though. Like, I understand, like, he's kind of the leader. I get it. But at the same time, there's a lot of other guys in the Blues that have been slacking. Also, Brendan Shanahan would consider taking over the Buffalo Sabres front office if he was offered autonomy. Oh my, bro. We're going crazy. This is crazy news. And a lot of people have been saying again that teams are circling in on Brandt Clarke even though the Kings don't want to trade him. But it is Ken Holland. Guys, it is Ken Holland. You never know with Ken Holland. I would not be surprised if a crazy trade went down with the LA Kings because they've had somewhat a mediocre start. I mean, they're like 6-4-4, so kind of around that 500 mark. But, I mean, to me, the craziest part of this is Jordan Kyrou scratched. So if that is the case, there's going to be a lot of speculation around Jordan Kyrou potentially being traded. I said Kyrou could go to the Metropolitan Division. I've said it a few times now. Rangers, Devils, Flyers. Like, Jordan Kyrou's brother, Christian Kyrou, just got traded to the Flyers. Unite the Kyrou brothers together in Philly. That would be a lot of fun. I also said, you know what? The Kings and Flyers could be trade partners once again. I know that Anthony suggested there. Alex Turcotte, I believe, through the U.S. development program, he's buddies with Cam York and Trevor Zegras, so Alex Turcotte being part of that package, going to Philly could make a lot of sense. Owen Tippett's been part of so many trade rumors. He could be part of the package going the other way. Again, this is HTH predictions. A lot of them don't come true, but we're cooking. We're feeling it. So David Kampf, that's the Leaf one here in terms of the news. We're going to see what happens, guys. I do think the Leafs are going to try to trade a couple of their bottom 6 or borderline kind of players. So if Craig Berube likes Sammy Blais a lot, it might be Jarnkrok going. And honestly, I actually like what the Leafs have done. They've made some teams and some people forget about Calle Jarnkrok and how he plays in the playoffs and just different things. So if you can get off Jarnkrok and Kampf, have Sammy Blais as your 13th forward, let Easton Cowan cook in the AHL, because if you guys didn't see it, Easton Cowan was sent down to the Toronto Marlies. I think it was the right call. Let Easton Cowan get top power play, top minutes on the Toronto Marlies and let him cook. 13 forwards above that, and then you create the space with Kampf and Jarnkrok. That's over $4 million. Maybe trade another roster player in there. You could get a top 6 forward with that salary cap. So let me know, guys, what you think on all this news. Crazy stuff going on in the NHL. Like I said, I'm going to drop a video just going over my top trade targets for the Leafs. If you want any other video suggestions, drop it down in the comments. And yeah, let me know your thoughts on the NHL news. See you on the next one. Peace.